In the fierce battle between American manufacturers and Chinese competition, innovation emerges as a crucial defensive weapon, according to groundbreaking research from HEC Paris and UC Berkeley. The study reveals that U.S. firms investing heavily in research and development, R&D, have proven remarkably resilient to the dramatic surge in Chinese imports that has rattled American manufacturing over the past 2 decades. While rising imports from China lead to slower sales growth and lower profitability, these effects are significantly smaller for firms with a larger stock of R&D, explains Adrien Matray, co-author of the study. The magnitude is economically large. Moving from the bottom quarter to the top quarter of R&D investment reduces the negative impact of Chinese competition by about half. The research comes at a critical time, as policymakers worldwide grapple with the challenges posed by China's rapid integration into global markets. Since the early 1990s, manufacturing imports from China increased more than 15-fold in the United States, creating what many consider an existential threat to domestic manufacturers. The conventional wisdom has long been that competing on costs against Chinese manufacturers is a losing battle, says Matray. The argument goes that only firms that have invested in R&D and upgraded product quality are able to compete successfully against low-cost imports. Our research provides the first rigorous evidence supporting this view. To reach this conclusion, the authors leverage the fact that certain states since the early 1980s have implemented large R&D tax credits. Since firms are not all located in the same place, this difference in state-level R&D tax credits means that firms will also have different amounts of R&D investment by the time the U.S. is flooded by Chinese products. The conclusion of the study is striking. When faced with a significant increase in Chinese import competition, firms at the lower end of R&D investment see their annual sales growth drop by 50% and their profitability decline by 30%. In contrast, firms with substantial R&D investments experience only about half of this negative impact. But perhaps most intriguingly, the research reveals the mechanism through which R&D provides this protective effect. Rather than simply improving efficiency or reducing costs, R&D allows firms to differentiate their products from Chinese competitors. This differentiation becomes increasingly valuable as competition intensifies. We found that firms with higher R&D investment are better able to distinguish their products from competitors, Adrien Matray notes. When import competition increases, this ability to differentiate becomes even more crucial for maintaining market share and profitability. This confirms the intuition that competing head-to-head on costs is a lost battle. The reason why firms that have invested in R&D can fare despite the increased competition is because they are essentially able to escape this competition by developing products that are different. The implications extend beyond corporate performance to employment and investment. While the average firm in industries exposed to Chinese competition significantly reduces both capital expenditure and employment, R&D-intensive firms maintain relatively stable employment levels and continue investing in their operations. The study raises important questions about credit constraints and innovation policy. The authors note that firms often cut R&D spending first when faced with negative shocks, even though their research suggests this might be precisely when innovation matters most. This finding suggests that policies aimed at helping firms maintain R&D investment during difficult times might be particularly valuable. The research comes at a crucial moment as tensions between the United States and China continue to simmer, and questions about how to maintain manufacturing competitiveness remain at the forefront of policy discussions. While it doesn't provide all the answers, it offers compelling evidence that innovation might be one of the most effective shields against import competition, provided firms can maintain their R&D investments when they need them most. Innovation through sustained R&D investment is not just a competitive advantage, but a vital shield against the pressures of globalization. As U.S. manufacturers continue to navigate the challenges posed by Chinese competition, firms that prioritize research and product differentiation stand a far greater chance of maintaining profitability, employment, and long-term resilience. As global competition heats up and economic conditions evolve, this study highlights just how critical R&D is to the future of U.S. manufacturing. Investing in research and development fuels innovation, helps companies stand out, and keeps them competitive against foreign rivals. But it's not just about individual businesses. Strong R&D policies also support the entire industrial ecosystem. Moving forward, policymakers and business leaders will need to keep R&D investment a priority to ensure the U.S. stays ahead in the global market.